Okay, so this is the introduction to looping and sampling in Max, which I have to say I wouldn't think it's the forte of this program. What's the best for looping or quickest is to do in the software called Ableton Live, but you can of course do it in Max. For that, you use a object called buffer and buffer tilde, and that's where your sound file lives, so to speak. So you have to put a place for it to live, and all you have to do is to give a name of something, like I don't know, Mari video or something like that, and then let's for now get them a length, so like 3 seconds, and maybe stereo for 2 channels. So look like this. And if you double click this, you see this windows. And again, I don't know why they do this, so it's so hard to see. But it has a length of 0, 1, 2 seconds, both channels. So this is your buffer window, and it's empty because there's nothing. If you want to record into it, all you have to do is to make an object called record tilde that shares your name, and maybe the name, number of channels, and easy ADC. Okay, and again like this with both channels, and again be careful which one you're connecting from the live gain. Tons of outputs, and all you need is a toggle to start or stop recording. So if you double click this, it's the same, right? It's sharing the same name, so I am recording into that buffer. So let's try. Okay, good morning. And there it is. I'm a little shorter. How do I hear this? Now, the object that people rarely use, it seems, is a object called play, and with a reason, because it's so cumbersome to use. You have to give it a all kinds of, well, you can start and easy. Okay, I should automate these. Okay, so here is my, okay, good morning. Good morning. Okay. So that is very simple. But that doesn't really do much. You can, of course, do things like start from the starting point for 3 seconds in amount of 3 seconds. Oops. So, yeah, see how cumbersome this is? So this will do the same thing. Or you can reverse it. 3 second point, oops, need a space to the beginning. So this will play backwards. Anyway. Okay, so I think it's for people what's the most alluring possibility to use is groove. So this is where you can use my videos and loop. Okay, so groove is kind of a big object, I would say, and you have to be careful of about this. So, like starting and stopping, if you would think that this would do the playing. In fact, it kind of does, but not quite. So let's make a object called sig tilde. Sig tilde is like an ancient object of Max. I guess one of the first object, because I remember, convert numbers into audio signals. Okay, what does that mean? In this groove, a case of a groove, you can think of it as a speed generator. Like, remember, SF Play, you just give it a speed attribute or speed message to give the speed of the playback. In this case, it's attached to sig tilde. So let's say that this is the speed of your playback. And now the tricky thing here, is in order to play this back, you have to give it a number you want to play from. So look, if I see, I misspelled it. So it's not videos, but video. So clunk, and there it is. See, it didn't show up because I made a spelling mistake. So it has to be directly that. So it's always safe to copy paste, then change the name of the object. It's just in send and receive, it's the same thing. Anyway, so this means that you're playing from 0 point on. Okay, so I turn the audio on, press 0, no sound. Why? Because I don't have a speed. And the moment now that 0 has been pressed, if you enter the speed, you will play. Okay, good morning. Right? So you mistake that this is actually the play, but now I'm inputting again 1, and it doesn't play. And you think, why it's not working? Because I did not enter where you want to play from, right? So the moment I press this, okay, good morning. Okay. So that's a kind of a quirky thing that you have to remember.